Yes, look no further for some Valentine's inspiration. You want to do something special and authentic, and maybe it's that time of the month that you need to use whatever is in your kitchen. It's all about frugal feasts. Kate, George and I have been having a lot of fun with the underappreciated aubergine or eggplant. And of course, we made a beautiful aubergine jam earlier, and if you want that ingredients list, the keyword is lunch to 33728. I reiterate, lunch to 33728. Now we're going to move on to dinner, and we are making a very exciting moussaka with some very interesting ingredients. Kate George, take us through what we're whipping up now.
Okay, so I've got some onions on the go here, just frying off with a little bit of garlic. We're going to add a little bit of lamb mince. So lamb mince is quite zhuzh and very traditionally Greek.
La. Well, it's there for Valentine's Day. You want them to feel special on Valentine's Day.
This is that little bit of extra special in your lamb mince, but you can do it with beef if you're feeling a little bit more frugal. So we're going to add our meat in and just brown it off nicely. You want to make sure that you don't end up with meatballs, so you need to give it a good, a good stir.
And I mean, you want this to be browned off or sealed through before you put it in. I know we are going to be popping this in the oven and continuing that cook, but you want those flavors to start emerging right from the beginning. Yeah,
and also this is quite important for the texture of your moussaka. If you don't brown your meat off, it actually gets a little bit like rubbery. Okay. So this is quite an important step. It does, and also browning's a bit of a misnomer. Actually, you just want to cook it. So sometimes it goes a little bit grey, but that's fine, as long as it's not pink anymore.
Browning sounds a lot more exciting.
Yes, a lot more attractive, definitely. Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit of whole peeled tomato in.
Okay.
In it goes. A little bit of beef stock or lamb stock, depends what you've got available.
You just want to enhance the flavors.
Absolutely, okay. And some white wine. So this is not like a lasagna where you'd probably use something more meaty, like a red wine that'll make it dark and rich. And moussaka is a little bit lighter than that. Okay, so what we're going to do is just leave that to simmer away until the mince has almost gone kind of dry.
Okay, and so it'll cook out the alcohol in that process, don't worry.
Okay, and what we're also going to do is add a little bit of cinnamon.
Okay. You've got a bit of a Moroccan vibe about you this morning with all of our spices and things.
Mediterranean, I'd like to think, I
absolutely love it.
Okay, so we've got cinnamon's gone in, we've got a little bit of parsley, a little bit of fresh mint, some nice herbs, and this baby's just going to cook down probably for about half an hour to 45 minutes. And all these flavors are going to enrich and get delicious and automatically look a little bit like this.
Okay, I see what you mean about cooking the juices
off.
Yeah,
so you actually want to have a very dry mince so that it's not too... so you don't get a sloppy moussaka.
I was going to say, otherwise, if there's too much moisture in that, once it goes into the oven, then that moisture is going to stay there. And it's
then you basically have to eat it with a straw, so moussaka traditionally actually has potatoes sliced at the bottom. So if you are into potatoes, you can actually just slice one up and just layer it at the bottom of your moussaka. I'm kind of like, do we need those carbs?
Not when we've got the aubergine on standby.
Okay, so we're gonna layer our moussaka now. So a little bit of mince into our lasagna dish.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, and I've got a little bit of feta. Nothing more Greek than feta.
I love it.
Drizzle a little bit over there, just sprinkle it.
Salty as well.
Yeah. And we've got some aubergines here. Now these aubergines I've just literally sliced thinly, put a little bit of olive oil over them and roasted them in the oven until they're soft. So like lasagna, this is going to be like our pasta layer.
I like that. And for me, an aubergine roasted in the oven or on the braai, that's where you get the best flavour. That nuttiness comes out. Yeah. The texture is also great.
Okay, so we're going to... Yeah.
And now the rest of our mince.
Next layer, we're going to be a little bit cheeky and just do it quickly.
Cool.
Next layer of feta.
And we just basically keep stacking up.
And you can do as many layers as you want. My rule of thumb is I do 2 layers of aubergine and then 3 layers of mince.
You want it to be manageable.
Okay, we're going to chuck that on top.
It's looking beautiful.
Okay, and then all we're going to do is I made a little white sauce or a bechamel sauce a bit earlier. And we're going to pour that over the top.
Look at that. I love this. You could do little individual sized portions as well for Valentine's Day if you want to make it really, really special.
Maybe you can find a heart-shaped lasagna dish.
I like the fact, and this is something really simple, but it's something that's going to make you look like you've got real prowess in the kitchen. Okay. And the key word for this one, if you want the ingredients list sent directly to you, is dinner to 33728. So it was lunch for our jam and now dinner for our moussaka. Okay, so I'm going to pop a little bit of ricotta over the top. So this is actually ricotta similar to a Greek curd cheese that is used in moussaka. So we're going to pop that on top, and then it goes into the oven for about half an hour
until it's gorgeous and golden and bubbly.
Just like the one I'm about to retrieve right now.
Yes, the magic of television.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Do you
Just
wanna
watch
pop
your
that over
fingers
there?
there. Oh, that really does look beautiful. I
Yeah.
love the way the ricotta kind of crisps up in the top
Yeah,
there.
so you want to have that golden brown color.
Oh, well, we're going to serve this up right now. We'll be back in the kitchen to whip up a Thai green curry that's going to make you look even more awesome in the kitchen this Valentine's Day. Kate, you've outdone yourself.
Thank
Let's
you.
have a little